There is a new YouTube video from one of our fellow YouTubers, Mr. MetaGoblin. I totally didn't wake up 30 minutes ago, by the way. It is WoW Gold website exposes how they make millions per month. Millions. I'm gonna react to this, guys, while I have my coffee.
I've been lucky enough to interview one of the biggest gold selling and boosting websites on the market right now.
I've never seen this website before, by the way. I mean, I've never gone on the website. I have seen photos of it. It does look pretty, how do you say, it doesn't look scuffed, you know, like these other websites. It looks really this one looks pretty neat. Yeah, it's a professional website, yeah. Very professional. Guys, can you not fart when I'm reacting to a video, please?
Today, what's up with that? I am very confused on why you would do this to us, Smudge. You are not God, Smudge. We are people too, Smudge. Love you, toe you keck.
I'm not late, guys. I'm here on time, okay? Calm down. Alright, thanks for the bits, though. Let's see here. Gladiator achievement.
Overgear.
$1,200 gear boost up to 258 eye level gear from $98. Ulduar raid $91, 17% off, guys. Wow. Trial of the Crusader $198. What the hell? Who the hell buys this, man? Complete TOC, Onyxia's Lair, and Ulduar. Buy 3 bundles and get a 4th for free. What's the 4th? Is it like an Naxxramas? $580. Profession kits from $20. Now that's a good deal. $20 for a profession kit? Not too bad, actually. I'm not gonna lie, that's pretty good. Wrath of the Lich King Gold. Buy Wrath of the Lich King Classic Gold. 5 million plus gold on each realm in stock. Daily price updates. Delivery time 2 to 24 hours. Power leveling. Any level range available from $53. Reach level 80 quickly.
I think we've always wondered just how...
Hold on. I wanted to see all of them, bro. Heroic plus dungeons. Who is gonna buy Heroic plus dungeon boost?
No Joker gets into a 25-man 5 out of 5 Heroic Tog. Think about it, that's all I'm saying, smile.
Guys, I have never bought a boost. Anyways, Relentless Gladiators Tabard. I don't know what that means. $800 for that. 10% off. Arena points cap, $49. Arena 2v2, get 2202 is $52.
Just how big the RMT world is, like, just how much are these guys making? The industry combined is making hundreds of millions of dollars.
Don't... Wait, did he just say they're making hundreds of millions of dollars? Is there any evidence of this? That seems to be, I mean, I don't know.
Every month. And that is straight out of the mouth
that's a lot.
Of a gold
That's a lot of
website.
money.
To put this in perspective, guess how much money World of Warcraft exclusively made for Activision Blizzard in the first quarter of 2023? Well, it's $172 million. The RMT world is easily 5 times as big as that.
Okay, I don't know about that. 5 times bigger than that, but he means like from the time it started, though, right? Not in this quarter, obviously, right? I think he's talking about in general, but that's still, I don't know, bro. Where's he getting these numbers from?
The industry is bigger than entire game development and publishing companies. It's bigger than CD Projekt Red, bigger than Bethesda, bigger than BioWare. They're even bigger than Greg's. For the NN...
Who? This is some UK chain. I don't know. I've never heard of Greg's.
Hey brains out there, Greg's is the biggest bakery takeaway brand in the UK. Actually, that's totally incorrect. At this point, it's probably a religion. Like, we really love a Greg's over here. You can even buy their uniform in clothing shops. I just find it crazy how the RMT underworld is making more revenue than big brand companies. Overgear themselves, on average, get 9 million gold per day. And that's just on Wrath of the Lich King Classic on US realms. So really, it's no surprise, as that's just...
Yo, did he just leak? Wait, PayPal anal shotgun at gmail.com. Okay, it's not the...
one company selling one product. They also do boosts and raid loot runs. In fact, Mongoose, a marketing staff member at Overgear who agreed to do the interview with me, has full out come correct and revealed everything there is to know about how...
I'm gonna say something, by the way. I get a lot of emails as a, I have a business email as a streamer, right, for sponsors and stuff. I do get emails, not from like this website. Maybe I have, I'm not sure. Like to get sponsored by these websites, pretty much. Like where I, put them on my, Have you guys ever seen PvPers, PvP streamers back in the day get sponsored by, what was the website called? It was like a PvP boosting website. Also RMT, you know. Yeah, Blazing Boost. It's pretty much the same shit. Blazing Boost is just RMT, right? Unless like I'm clueless, but that's what I think it was. It was like you go there and you buy a service for money, right? So people did advertise Blazing Boost back in the day, and I got approached by these guys to advertise them. I've never
set
done it,
itself
but
up and functions
they are
daily,
marketing. I should say
from
that they
how
are
many
marketing.
staff members they have to all of their security measures. So without further ado, it's time to take a deeper insight into the inner workings
Is he picking Black
of
Lotus?
a gold selling
Look at that. He's like hacking under the floor. This is where like there's the camp, and he's just picking the Black Lotus.
insight into the inner workings of a gold selling website.
Right. I like these videos, man. They're pretty good.
As I said in my previous video, they would not speak to me, but they did write down answers to my questions. Luckily, Cheddar is returning with her lovely voice-to-voice act for us. She streams Reflection Classic on Twitch very regularly.
I'll do this. Okay.
I'll leave that linked in the description. Now, there are many aspects to Overgear. This is a full, legit company with offices and even a health insurance program for staff members.
Today, we have 170 employees on staff, including development and testing, customer care, operations and sales, and marketing teams.
Do these guys have more people working on selling gold than Blizzard has working on Classic Rat and Hardcore combined? Because that's a very likely yes. Like, think about that, right? Like, 107 is a lot.
More than 3,000 boosters and teams, including guild from world first races and some of the top PvP players in the world.
Most of their staff members work remotely in 15 countries around the world. They also have offices in Class A business centres thanks to a British investment fund. He goes on to talk about how there's free cookies, coffee, pizza on Fridays, corporate events, along with courses and training paid for by the company. He
That's
also
pretty
mentioned
nice.
that there's
I'm glad they're doing well,
masseuse
guys.
for some reason. Apparently, if you're having a stressful week of selling World of Warcraft gold, you can go and get a professional massage. As you can see, this is a fully legit company, making profit, paying staff, paying their taxes, and this is fully legal. And this is what I find crazy about it. How can a company make this much money, set up this much infrastructure, by essentially exploiting the virtual world that a game developer has created? I know it's a made-up world, but
There's just no laws to protect it, I think, right? Like, as far as I know, there's not a law that like you can't sell WoW gold. Like you can't like host a website that sells WoW gold or something. Like I don't think there's any laws against it. Like there's TOS in the game to not sell gold, but it's not like they can the thing can shut you down, right? That's just what it is. Otherwise, this couldn't happen. There's no way.
they are making profit.
They're also
by
maybe
nefariously
operating somewhere else that out
capitalising
of
on a
Blizzard's
different
jurisdiction
company's
or like
product,
America's
and in the
jurisdiction, right?
process, making that product worse. I know Blizzard make enough money as it is, but it should be illegal to make money by making another product worse and reducing another company's profits.
I
Because let's be
agree,
honest, How
actually.
many people are just totally done with World of Warcraft
I agree with that.
because of all the bots and
It shouldn't be
people
illegal.
selling gold. By the way, guys, these videos do genuinely take a good 50 to 100 hours to make, so I would really appreciate it if you did subscribe to the channel. The more that people do subscribe,
Am I
the more
subscribed?
that
I am not. I am subscribed and I gonna turn off notification bell though, and I'm gonna like the video.
I can put more effort into making big videos like this and I don't have to worry about the algorithm demons.
Guild Wars 2 UI.
Anyway, let's move on. I was also curious about how a company like this sets themselves up.
For the first year of the company's life, we were just resellers. We bought from larger marketplaces and sold it on our own. We also developed our own marketplace so that other sellers, teams, and guilds, or even entire business teams, would start working on it.
So started off by reselling other websites' gold, and then eventually progressed into doing everything themselves, including boosting services. Boosting will also get its own episode, as they've definitely given me enough information for me to do that. It's interesting how they have guilds who have won world first races as their clients, as people who actually work for them and do the boosts. If they don't have any information...
That's gonna start some drama, bro. Hey, that's I mean, no surprise there though, right? But I bet some people are naive and don't know about that, so hey, we'll see what happens, guys, alright? Yeah.
On the boosting side of the RMT world, please feel free to message me on Discord. My Discord is always in the description too, because that would be very, very useful.
What the hell is this?
Now, Overgear claims they have a process to ensure that they don't use gold farmed from bots. Firstly, they made the argument that it's actually less profitable to get gold from these kinds of sellers. They can actually make more by reselling gold that average players give to them. They
like
usually get the
respawn
gold from farmers from less developed countries, where the individual seller will be happier with a cheaper sale.
Look at this, guys. He has like the pack keeps respawning. He's looted all of this rune cloth, and they're stacking to 200 because it's retail. This guy has like 10,000 rune cloth in his bags. Wow.exe 10640 scale belly interact target disable timer.
That average players give to them. They usually get the gold from farmers from less developed countries, where the individual seller will be happier with a cheaper sale, because in their country it will be worth more money.
Bot software contains a lot of anti-detection and costs a lot of money. There are only 2 good software programs on the market right now that are available for purchase, and several teams and companies that have their own self-written products. The available programs can be purchased on the darknet or from specialized sites. Darknet will come out cheaper, but you will still have to sell about $100,000 worth of gold before the investment pays off. Software implies that farming gold will go to several machines. At a minimum, it makes sense to use at least 5 to 10 accounts at a time. You can use farming in multiple accounts on one computer, but then it multiplies the hardware requirements. Amounts and setup of bot farms is comparable, but not identical, to the price tag of a mining farm setup.
You will still be surprised just how poor certain countries are in the world compared to the West. But as far as I can see, they really don't have a way to fully know the true source of the gold. Obviously, we now know that this gold is very likely from bot farmers and the GDKP scene.
As a rule, it is easier and often cheaper to buy gold from India or other regions where the wages are low. This type of business is practiced worldwide by utilizing cheap labor to produce, or in this case farm, the same product.
In the interview, they also stated how they don't sell botted gold, but also say they use their own bots to farm gold for their own internal needs. I guess that's to farm gold for game time for their seller accounts. I mean, make of that what you will.
Sure, it's all botted, guys.
The most striking thing that they said is they haven't been banned on a single account, a single seller account, for 2 years. And they've not had any gold refunded or frozen, or anything like that. And they have hundreds of accounts on all the popular realms on retail and on classic. They actually use their own self-written VPN software with anti-detection protocols to avoid getting banned. They farm gold on their bot accounts by farming reagents, clearing dungeons and automated trade, but apparently don't sell that gold to people. That's just for their own needs. That's what they say anyway. I'm not 100% sure.
Maybe it's true. Maybe they don't make money that way.
I'm guessing it's selling items on the auction house. You know when you see these items for a really cheap bid price, but an obscene buyout price? This is effectively on there to scam people, because people will, if they're not using an auction house add-on, accidentally buy these items. It actually happened to me the other week. I spent 9,000 gold on a crystallized air because for some reason my auction house add-on wasn't running.
I fell for that
another
too.
interesting topic is the WoW
I
token.
hate when I do that.
I asked how are things different on retail now that the WoW token has been in the game for years.
The price of a Blizzard token is a measure of the value of gold and pricing is derived from it. The token that game users buy is converted by them into gold, which they use to get services provided for gold, whose performers then sell us that gold, and we in turn sell it to our customers. The circle is closed. With the introduction of the token, profits have not dropped.
I just find this hilarious. Profits have not dropped. This just proves, guys, that the WoW token is literally nothing. At this point, it's just a complete joke. I actually asked Overgear how much money they make. They couldn't tell me exactly, but they confirmed that they are making tens of millions a month. And that's crazy because they are essentially a middleman between farmer and buyer.
I know that's true though. I don't believe that. That's insane.
They also confirmed that hardcore servers will easily be profitable to gold farmers and sellers. In fact, right now there are bots on the hardcore PTR making profiles to ensure a very high survival success rate while
hardcore
farming
PTR
gold.
bots.
In fact, there are people fly hacking all over the place in classic era right now. It's currently a very big problem. Or what they do is they go through walls, underneath dungeons, go to chests, quickly open a chest, reset.
I mean, dude, bots are gonna do this. They're gonna farm pet trees. The bots will farm pet trees, and then the hardcore players will buy the pet trees from the bots. There you go. That's a pet tree right there.
The dungeon and rinse and repeat.
There you go, man.
And as we know, there are barely any GMs supporting Wrath of the Lich King.
What is this, bro?
Classic era
Look at them.
So as you can see, the kingpins of RMT are definitely organised. You could argue they're even more organised than Blizzard themselves.
They definitely are.
Stated that this is an unwinnable war. That's straight from a blue post. Fair enough, that is true. As long as people can make money selling WoW gold, etc., it will be done. But that doesn't mean Blizzard have an excuse to barely make any effort into mitigating the issue. The more they make the effort to mitigate the issue, and the less profits that...
This is a Marathon bot. I used to farm this dungeon, man, like 8 hours a day, and then a bot can do it. Look. Click here. It's like using click to move, guys. Click.
The RMT industry can make,
Click.
the better the experience will be for the player. Because obviously the consequences of all this going on is server economies inflating. Nobody wants to spend 10 gold on a potion of haste. Or potion of speed, or whatever it's called. Like, those things are literally bleeding me dry in the game right now. To believe...
What the fuck is this guy saying? Like, 10 gold for a potion of speed ain't that bad. Have you played TBC? Fucking haste bots were 15 gold in TBC, and gold in TBC was way more valuable. Like, I can't understand any complaints about this gem being 4k, but don't buy gems for 4k, maybe.
Believe that the WoW token is a tool to mitigate RMT is the same as believing that Scotty J is going to stop drinking gin. It isn't true within the objective reality of
that guy
the
looks
universe.
wasted.
If you think nothing can be done, you're simply wrong. I'm talking to bot devs, anti-cheat warden devs, PhD students studying AI, and I'm also talking to a former World of Warcraft GM who worked at Blizzard for 12 years. All will be revealed in future episodes after I've researched and interviewed people extensively. There will also be a full interview version of this video releasing very soon, so be sure to subscribe, as I said before, so you don't miss future episodes. So far it's looking like this series will be a good, meaty 8 episodes, but it could be even more because, like I said, people are just messaging me with more and more information all of the time. But anyway, my name is MetaGoblin, until my next video, ciao.
Ciao. Was good. I don't really believe the numbers. 10 million a month seems I don't know about that. That's like ridiculous. If it's 10 million a month they're making, I don't know, guys. I don't know about that. But definitely it is really sophisticated though. And it's like actually very legitimate because like they are large companies that do it, right? Like I remember seeing this website that had they sell bots and it's insane. Like it looks so professional, man. Like it looks like it's a real thing, you know? Yeah, they sell a bot like for retail to like play your character when you're doing Mythic Plus. So you do Mythic Plus, all you need to do is move your character, I think, and then the bot does your rotation perfectly. Based on like if you're moving or not. And there's like bots like that for arena. Yeah, but 10 million a month, guys, there's no way, dude. That is, I don't know about that. That seems like way too much. Hey, who knows?